sort of moving on to the kind of characteristics that that you look for in a special sit, say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking for track record? Is it Rolodex? Is it industry vertical experience? What's the
Yeah.
normal brief you get?
Yes, it's all of those things. I mean, fundamentally, what you're looking for is ideally a CEO who's done it before, because special sits, you can't have a first-time CEO, or if you do, they've got to be something pretty amazing out of the box. Fundamentally, you've got to have somebody who is really knows their numbers and is data-driven decision making, because yes, you've got to have extraordinary people leadership, because what you're trying to do is to, increase productivity 30%, not reduce, or will take cost out 30%. You've got to be doing both, and you've got to be taking the good people with you. So I always say that what I'm looking for is somebody who's got a head for business and a heart for the people.
Yeah.
So you've got to have both. You've got to have energy. There's also got to be, I kind of look for head, heart, and the other part. And the other part is the courage piece.
Right.
Because turnaround special is tough stuff. So now what you're needing is somebody who has the ability to bring the IT, the innovation, the digital piece, the thinking from other industries into this industry, new ideas.
What do you think, Bryan, when it comes to finding the right person?
Look, because it's never a perfect world, particularly when I'm walking in assisting, either formally or informally. So it's usually a blend that, there's a lot of intellectual property that I don't want to lose within the organization that can be critical. So, selecting those that are going to be of assistance in that, and then trying to supplement it with clearly where the missing holes are. And the first step, that's ordinarily where my team and I will step in and, make the more data-driven, difficult calls, point out the, those issues. I was having this discussion over lunch with a friend of mine recently. As I get older, it seems to be getting easier to have those more robust conversations, but doing it in a nice manner. Yeah. But, the reality is the conversations have to be had, and we're not doing anybody any favors by not holding them, let alone the person, least of all the party that you need to be holding that conversation with. So having those discussions about performance and what needs to be done, and bringing everybody along on that journey, and people will then come to the realization that they're going to work or they're not. So yeah, it's a blend of things. As I said, sometimes I try and keep as many as I can within there, noting, of course, earlier comments by Deanne and myself that most of that team is probably going to be replaced.